Alright, gonna try to get into these bees one more time here and see about the queen, see if she's made it out of the queen cage yet. Let me get this turned where I can get a little bit better angle. And well, let's just jump in and get started here. Give them a little smoke. Let them know I'm coming in. And alright. I'm not going to be too invasive this time because I don't want to disturb them too much. But I do need to get a good look to see whether or not the queen has made it out of her queen cage. And they're all quite busy. I'm doing this on my lunch break, midday, hoping to have fewer bees in the hive to disturb. Yeah, it's me. Let's just slide these first frames on back. Get in here between the where I had the queen cage installed, and they're really good about gluing things together, and they have certainly done that. So now let's just see what's going on with the queen cage. Have they cut her out? It does appear as though they've eaten down into there, but I can't tell that they've made it all the way in. I think they have, though. Let's see if I can. I think they're just cleaning up the blow on them here. Nope, the queen is still in that cage. I saw the blue dot. They are very close to having her out. Here she comes. Here she comes. Here is the queen. She is coming out of the cage now. Wow, I got here just as it happens. So I'm going to hold that right over, and I just watched the queen walk right onto that comb right there. And she is already going to work. Let me get this camera. That was perfect timing on my part. And she was right at the top. Right there she is. Hopefully I can point this at the right spot. But that queen is walking around. Right there. I can't quite make out the blue dot on this monitor here in the bright light, but she is right about there. What's the chances that I'd break into that right as she comes out? And they've grouped up on her right there. Now the next thing to do is to wait several days and come back. I don't want to disturb them too much since she just got in there. But we do have a queen inside the hive now. Alright, while I'm still here, I want to show you real quick what I was talking about how they glue things together, right? They don't like light shining in, and I cut these bars absolutely straight when I cut them on my table saw, but the wood was still a little wet. And as it's dried, some of it has dried with a bit of a bow. So now, how this makes a nice tight seal right across here, but yet this one doesn't because now it's bowed. Look in there how the bees have filled that with wax and plugged up that hole. So I was trying when I first started to force that back tight so it would seal. But now I've learned just carefully break it apart so it doesn't tear that wax all to pieces, and then just reuse that wax to seal it. Same thing over here. It'll get a little wax down in there and that keeps it from smushing together, but the bees don't really care, and I still have the full 26 bars on here like they're supposed to be. And then I put this little piece of wood at the front they call the cleat, just to help seal that in right there. But it's really, on this one, it's unnecessary because there's no real gap that's letting in light. And anyway, I just thought I'd share. I thought that was pretty cool how they fill that in with their wax.